What's going on, everyone? My name is Sherwin and today we are in the garage studios. Today we have a video with Jowua, and I reached out to Jowua and I was like, I want to be more productive when I'm in my EV. Do you have something to help me out? Because I'm just doing all these videos and stuff, and they're like, we got you. We got some stuff for you to check out. So that's what they did. They sent me a bunch of stuff. If I'm out running errands or if I'm out just doing things, that's where my time is very limited because I can't really do the editing part. We could probably do some recording, but not the editing part. So I reached out to Jowua and they're like, we got some stuff for you that may help you edit while you are away from home. This is not the first time we've done a video with Jowua. Previously, they sent some stuff out to turn pretty much your EV into like a mobile arcade system. So if you haven't checked out that video, go check. There's actually two, one in the Model Y and one in the Model X. Go check out those videos if you're curious about how to play video games in your EV. But in this video, I'm going to show you the products that they sent to help me be more productive while I'm in my EV, because sometimes I'm just charging. The Cybertruck is a big battery and the charge curve on that thing, I don't know, but especially the closest supercharger is 72 kilowatt in speed, and man, it takes a very long time. So I could do my errands, but then I'll be done and the Cybertruck still needs time to charge. Here are all of the things that Jowua has sent for me to be more productive in my EV. They sent me some trays. I have a Starlink Mini, so they sent me some accessories from cables to plugs. And then the tray has some additional accessories depending on how you're gonna use it. We're gonna go through all that, don't worry, don't worry. And then extension cable that goes with this phone mount. And I got a story for you on this phone mount. I got some, I'm telling you. So we're gonna get started with this. All right, so the first item I wanna share with you all is this foldable car tray for Tesla. They say for Tesla, but I've already used it in my Rivian R1T and it works just fine. I mean, it'll work for any vehicle. You just have to be aware of where like the armrest and the center consoles are placed, because that's sort of like where the legs, if you will, are. The Rivian isn't really a perfect fit, but trying it out on the Cybertruck, the Model X loaner I had recently, and also in the Model Y, it works just as well, if not better, because it's designed for Tesla. But basically, this is premium quality, y'all. It's like non-warping wood. And not only that, this is real wood, and it's very durable, water resistant, sturdy, all that stuff. And what I use it for is this is where I edit. I bring my laptop, and when I'm out like supercharging, or it's bad season at the moment and I'm towing sometimes, and I'm just sitting there doing nothing. Well, I'm not doing nothing anymore. I was editing, but I would place the laptop on my lap and it gets very warm, and I can't use a mouse because where am I gonna put the mouse, right? So I'm gonna show you how this looks like with the actual laptop that I edit with. I have a MacBook Pro 14-inch M3 Max. So this is the guy I use to edit. Get all these notifications popping up now. And then I have the mouse. Let's try to adjust that camera, show you. Look at this. I got plenty of room to do my work. And we're gonna actually sit in the Cybertruck and in the Model Y and in the Rivian R1T, just to show you how that looks like. But check that out. See that? And I like this color combination. Now they sent me two, and I'm gonna show you both of them. There's two different looks to them. Now, this is a 14-inch laptop, and many of you don't have 14-inch. Maybe you have a larger laptop. So I have a Dell G15 gaming laptop. It's a 15-inch laptop, slightly bigger, different platform, a little heavier too. But this is not what I use to edit, but I just wanted to show you all what a 15-inch laptop, PC laptop, looks like on this thing. So this is a fairly larger laptop. It's a gaming laptop with vents and stuff. Heavier, bulkier. It has a numpad, unlike the MacBook Pro that I have. I have a MX Master wireless mouse here. These are pretty big too, but as you can see, it is plenty of room to move your mouse around. On top of that, I also have my external or portable hard drive that I have my video files on. Even with the bigger 15-inch laptop, I have room to put it right here and plenty of room for the mouse right here. This is where I usually put my hard drive. It's on this side. But yeah, love this thing. This thing, if you need to do work in your car, this is one of the things that you really need to get. All right, so this is what it looks like underneath. There are 3 hinges here, very strong and durable, as you can see, and it folds away just like that. It fits under the seats of your vehicle, or on the side, or in the trunk, wherever. So they sent me 2 of them, but I've been using this one a lot. I haven't opened this one. We're gonna open it right now just to show you what it comes with and everything, and what that packaging and stuff looks like. But I opened that one because I like the look of it more, but I haven't actually seen this. I've only seen pictures. But look at the packaging, man. Look at that, extra attention to detail. They have styrofoam and the corners are protected. Check that out. Oh, actually, this is nice. This looks like the Model Y Juniper, like the side. Huh, interesting. That's what it reminds me of. Also, I think the Model X long range, the refresh, if I'm not mistaken, has a similar material, has a similar material on the door. The long range does. I remember because the loaner I got was a long range refresh. But check this out. 3 hinges. You got plastic stuff on there still. Very durable. Non-warping wood. And this has a really nice design to it. The color combination is nice also. Wow. I actually like both. Hold on. Let me put them side by side. Or on top of each other. Not on top of each other, but just, yeah. Look at that. Let's take a good look. Wow, I don't even know which one I like more. I actually like both. I just went towards this because of the wood look. Check that out. Both look really nice. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know which one I like more now. I like both. All right, we are in the Cybertruck studios, and this is how I use it. So if I need more space, I can actually put my seat backwards. This is like the entry mode profile for my seats, but I don't go all the way back. But if I need to go back more, I can push the seat back more. But look at this. And if there's ever days that I eat a little bit of extra rice or anything, and you know, Buddha's belly right here gets a little bit bigger, as you can see here. Look at the shape. Look at the shape of this right here. It'll contour to Buddha's belly. But yeah, check this out. So you rest the left side where the arm, is it the armrest of where the door handles are? And then the center console for the right side right here. And it doesn't move. Like, it's not gonna slide around or anything like that. But yeah, Plenty of room for the mouse, plenty of room for my portable hard drive. The steering wheel doesn't get in the way. Let's see how far back I can put this seat. All right, so that's as far as back as I can go. I can move this more towards me if I need to, but usually I have it like this. 90-degree elbow, I guess. I don't think it's 90-degree. Is that the ergonomical way of doing things? But regardless, if I just need to work or edit some videos while I'm just out and about, if I'm supercharging and I ran out of errands to do, because this truck has too big of a battery, y'all. So but yeah, this is where I do editing of the video. That's how I'm able to spend more time editing videos, so I can pump them out and do multiple videos a week, sometimes more than multiple, because I usually do 2 videos a week. Sometimes you'll see 3, 4, 5. Just a lot of content to share with y'all. This has been fun. But this is one of the products that I use to edit video while I'm out on the go. Let me show you what this looks like on the passenger side, because sometimes Abby brings work with her. When we're on road trips, she also brings work with her. Because it's non-stop work. I can't wait for retirement. Yes, that is what it looks like on the passenger side. Again, it's just resting where the door handles are and the center console. And this is what it looks like right here. Well, if you're like, I don't have a Cybertruck, that thing is ugly. No problem. I'm in the Model Y studios. Check this out. Same concept, same design. Left side is on the door handle area, and then the right side is the center console. Again, it doesn't slide too much. It's a really nice design. My seat is actually all the way back, but you could move this forward a little bit. Maybe not too much of a, you know what you could do? Move the steering wheel towards the front. That's what you could do. But other than that, same concept. I really like this. I really like this. All right, well, what if you're like, man, I don't got a Tesla. I don't want to get flipped off. No problem. We're in the Rivian studios, right? The only thing here, though, is I noticed that the table is touching my leg. Now, it still does work. It's a little bit wobbly, but I think it's just because of the way the Rivian is designed. Again, this was primarily for Tesla vehicles, but I use it in the Rivian whenever I charge at the Rivian Adventure Network, which I do plenty of times, because shout out to all you people out there who used my referral and got me the free charging. Well, they used to give free charging, so thank you very much. But yes, I am there a lot, and it does take a very long time. Like the Cybertruck, the Rivian has a large battery and it takes time to charge. Yes, I use it on all 3 vehicles. Really like this thing a lot. If you're wondering, well, I want to use that tray for my passengers in the back seat. Can I use it? Yes, you can. The thing is, though, you have to move this all the way forward. You just can't use the cup holders. You gotta move that forward. You see, in the Model Y. You will also need to get this accessory kit. I'll have it in the link in the video description, but you need to remove the right side of that tray, that silicone, because this will attach to the door handle. I'll show you. All right, so I wonder if you could see it. So that silicone creates this hole where the door handles, you can loop it through. On the other side, though, that accessory kit comes with legs. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Comes with 2 legs. They are held in by magnets, so they can move and be adjusted, and they just rest right on top of that center like armrest. But yes, it can be used. Check that out. Man, I don't want to drive anymore. I just want to be back here and be on my laptop. We are in the back of the Cybertruck second row. Does it work? Yes, it does work. You do need to bring down the center where the cup holders are. You don't need to remove the silicone here because the design of the door handles are not like the Model Y or the Model 3. Probably similar to the Model X. I'm not sure. I don't have the Model X anymore, but it's just there. Rivian, let's go check if the Rivian works. Okay, so Rivian kind of works. You do have to lower that center where the cup holders are. Again, it's touching my leg, my knees, but it's a tray. So to me, as long as the laptop is not on my leg and warming my legs up, it works. But here is the door handles, and it works just fine. Those table trays are not limited to laptops. You can actually eat there. You could do anything. You could play board games. You could do anything. Whatever you could do on top of a table, that tray can handle. All right, so the next item I want to show you, it has something to do with the Starlink Mini I have. So when I am working or doing my edits or just being on my laptop while I'm out, I need internet access. So I have Starlink Mini, especially when I go off-roading. We use that because in many spots there just isn't that much coverage. But the thing is, Starlink comes with a plug. We're in the Model Y studios. What's wrong with that? Well, Tesla does not put any outlets in their vehicle unless it is a Cybertruck. Tesla, shame on you. So what do? Well, Jowua has the Starlink power supply USB-C cable. The Starlink Mini does not come with a USB power adapter. So this is long enough to reach that Starlink Mini all the way down here to where your 12-volt plug is. And you're like, 12 volt? That's USB-C. That's where this comes in. Jowua's 100 watt car charger. Check this out. So it goes into your 12 volt, and on the other side you have a USB-C and USB-A. USB-C is rated to do power delivery. So that is pretty cool. This is what we're gonna use to send power here, because Tesla only loves the Cybertruck because that's the only car they have that has 110 watt outlets. There you go. The cable is long enough to reach right over here. This is where your 12 volt outlet is. So right now you will see that there's a light here. Starlink is booting up. It's probably not going to get a signal because it's directed into the garage ceiling. You need the direct line of sight of the sky to get the signal from the satellite. But it works if I need to be in the Model Y studios and I want to have a area to work. Now I can do so with my Starlink Mini. One thing I want to let you guys know is I'm not sure what the setting is for the 12 volt plug, the cigarette lighter port, if it stays on, because right now the car went to sleep and I don't see the Starlink light blinking anymore. So in the Cybertruck and in the Rivian with regular outlets, I can tell it to stay on for up to 12 hours or even indefinitely if I'm in camp mode. Maybe that's what I need to do, is set the Model Y into camp mode so that the power will continue to be on regardless of whether I'm in the car or not in the car. So that's probably what I would do. How you not gonna have an outlet in an electric car? My minivan had outlets. But what if you're like, sure, when I got no Starlink Mini, how am I gonna get internet access? Well, you could buy a Rivian using my Rivian referral code and pay $14.99 a month and have the entire Rivian be your hotspot, or use your cell phone. So when using your cell phone as a hotspot, it does take up some battery. So you want to have a good solution to keep it charged and also have it accessible so that you can view the screen if there's any notifications that pop up. So Jowua thought of that. Check this out. So Jowua has this 6D invisible fold away car mount. And Abby's going to be very excited for this because she has something similar. It wasn't a Jowua one. And if you checked out the surrender day video of the Model X, had a hard time removing that sucker, but I'm going to show you Jowua's version of that. It's a lot better, MagSafe compatible. And man, let's go check it out. What I like about this is it's a suction cup design. It is not like the adhesive design. I do not like that. It's just, I haven't found one that was designed to where it's easy to remove, although it's not supposed to be easy to remove, right? But it leaves like a lot of gunk and stuff. So those adhesive designs are not that great if you're like in a place like California, Arizona, like hot places. Man, that adhesive, I don't know. But yeah, washable, reusable suction cup design. Let's go and try it out. So first, we're gonna find a spot for it behind the steering wheel. Hopefully I cleaned it. But yeah, this is it right here. You can extend or distend like the arm length. It could turn 120 degrees. You could position it any way you want. But yeah, we're gonna also connect it with a cable. That way it can charge your phone. There's several ways you can connect the cable. This kit comes with USB-C to USB-C cable. On one end it's 90 degrees, on the other end it's just a regular direction. The reason why one side is 90 degree is because if you want to plug it in back here and run the cable down here and up to the phone or to the MagSafe holder, then you could do so because of the length is pretty good. Now these do come with 4 like cable clips. It's really up to you on how you want to use them. So you could run them along the center, and there are little small cracks here where you could get the clips clipped on and route your cable like so. But yeah, check it out. You can move it around. You can shorten it. I don't know what the word, what is the word, y'all? Sheesh. The arm can extend and distend. And then you could swivel this 120 degrees. Yeah, you could have it viewed like that. Ooh, I like that. That's not too shabby. Okay. Yeah, you could do the mount that way. Landscape or portrait, it's all up to you. It's a really nice mount. I think it's better than having adhesive. I just don't like them. I don't like adhesive. This one is reusable suction cup, and you could just wash it and use it all over again. Now, if you need longer extension cable, Jowua does have male to female extension cables for USB-C. Let me know in the comments below and tell me which one is your favorite. I do like the tray a lot. I like it a lot. All the other accessories just increase the convenience when I'm in the EV, whether it be in the Model Y, the Cybertruck, or the Rivian. I made it work. Man, great design. Thank you very much, Jowua. Check out the video description for all of the product details, the links, possible discounts, all that. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm gonna see you on the next one.